60 seconds ago, update 18.1 went live. I would say spoilers, but not really. So, in this is a weird one. There are Christmassy stuff, holiday stuff, however you want to put it. There's a skin for the Sonicore that I will not be able to help it. I will be picking that up. Oh, no. No. God damn it. And no, that kind of sucks. Maybe not. I have no idea what these... The red text for this said, "Are you ready for some festive fisting?" This looks like... No way that can be a weapon. And it is. It's a skin for any fist weapon. And for 1 credit, why not? You may as well pick that up. There is also the candy cane, which it has been around for a while. Even though I should have that. I do have that. See, that says 1 own, this doesn't. Oh, and there is the Rudolph nose for the Kubro. Yoink. I'm going to check to make sure I've actually got that skin before I go spending 1 credit on it. But I should have, because I've had it since the first time it was out. Oh, wait. There is also a hat for your Kubro. It's an elf hat. Little helper hat. Yep. Yoink. It's 1 credit. You may as well pick up the stuff for 1 credit. Why not? Also, there is the festive interior, which has returned. This bugged out in January, and by purchasing that, it should do this. And it was Frosty back. Frosty's back! Hi, Frosty. Missed you. Where have you been? I actually had this till like February, the beginning of the year, because it kind of glitched out a little, and you could actually rebuy it and have it back on the ship. So there's a coolant leak, but, and I've got to know, is it going... Oh, it's not down here. Remembering, of course, that this is not the Lisette that you are in up here. This is the Orbiter. This is the Orbiter, and this is also the Orbiter. They are all the Orbiter. So that's pretty cool. There is the Moth Sandana pack. That is 3 Sandanas. Ooh, they look like the same one with a different pattern on them, but they look cool. The Shaku, which has actually been in the Tenno lab for a week now, which is weird because it's actually disappeared, is a new weapon, and that has turned up. That doesn't look that bad at all. Again, the blueprint should be in the Tenno lab, or it's in one of the labs. I'm pretty sure it was the Tenno lab. Ivora's new helmet has turned up. Ivora got one before Atlas. That's not very fair. Where's Atlas's new helmet? I actually posted a picture of this from the dev stream, and it looked better there, because that's supposed to be a feather. And it does kind of move. I like that, kind of. But at the same time, I think I'll just stick with that, because it looks a little bit more stealthy. Then there is, and yes, there's a lot of stuff in this one, Loki's Deluxe Skin. It comes with the, well, obviously the Loki skin, the dual Kama skin. It's got a chest piece, leg pieces. It's actually, wow, that is a lot of stuff that's in there. There's supposed to be 4 Sandanas, but I've just realised this only has 3. 1, 2, 3. There's the Bombix, the Samai, and the Moth. Foxglove. No, they're all in there. Oh, yeah, there is just 3, but they've put it into a pack. But I would have to admit, for a deluxe skin, it's nice. Don't get me wrong on this one, but 325 platinum is pushing it. Especially considering it's... That is just straight up weird. I mean, they kind of look like the Dex Dakra does. But I'm trying to figure out... Oh, it's a Magnus skin. But I'm trying to figure out where the Magnus is there, and I can't see it. But it does look like a pretty decent skin for Loki. But all of these deluxe skins that have been popping up, the question I have is, where the hell is Frost's? Right, before I buy that, I want to try a sickle. Give me any... that one. I go to appearance and should have a skin. No skin. Yes, there it is. Look. Oh, it's a different one. The original one was... No, it's the same one. I don't get it. I don't know what the difference is, but if you already have it, you don't need to buy it again. You will already have this thing. And it just goes on any sickle. What I am here to have a look at, however, real quick. Kubro. That's the Trinity Prime Access one on there. Yeah. There it is. Oh, it's in fur pattern. I need to take that completely... No, not that one. Armor. Completely off. It's a fur pattern that gives it the red nose. Oh, that's... But it's a lotus face. Why would I want to sacrifice lotus face for Rudolph face? Oh, but I have to know this. I have to know this. Attachments. Completely gone, so that's a waste of time. But you can't have the collar. Okay, some of these things do not go well together at all. That looks much better. Okay, there's no armor selected, but any of the armor selected kind of messes this up pretty badly. Actually, that one's not that bad. What about that one? You get away with that one, but that one definitely seems to be the armor to wear with it, because it doesn't interfere with that at all, but it does hide the nose. They all hide the nose. Apart from the Ifrit. It's sticking out the front of the Ifrit. And it's sticking out that one as well. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping that the nose would be like a special attachment and it would go on the armor. But, oh. And finally, one of the big ones here. Lots of people might have noticed this. Yes, I've left it till last. There was a reason for this. For the 5th week, basically in the space of just over a month, we have a third new Warframe. Nezha has arrived. That is right. This is the one with the disc on the back that spins round, and I mean, well, look at that. That's just these things with enemies stuck off them. Firewalker looks pretty decent. The abilities and all look pretty decent. I'm not going to get too much into it. There is a downside here. This is going to be the most bought Warframe ever. For one reason. Damn, that does... That I can't get over it. That Warframe looks weird, but nice at the same time. I'm kind of hoping they've at least given it a hell of a running speed. But yes, the reason I've left this for so long. Have you not gotten the parts you need for the Carrack Wraith yet? If not, tough. Because the second season, we're talking 2 weeks since update 18 came out. But as you can see at the bottom here, the second season for the reward pool for the sortie missions has arrived. 2 weeks. You had 2 weeks to build your Carrack Wraith. Because it's gone. The Dera Vandal's still there, fusion cores are still there, lenses are still there, adapters are still there, catalysts are still there. Oh look, this is how you get the Nezha parts. The chassis, the helmet, and the system are hidden behind these. I don't know about anybody else, the interception's kind of fun. The exterminates, a lot of fun. The spy missions and the rescue missions, not so much. I can do so many. I must have tripled my failed missions in the past 2 weeks, because you'll join a random spy mission and somebody will always mess it up. You're best off soloing the spy missions, unfortunately. So I all but given up. As you can see, I haven't done this one because I'm just not doing the spy ones because I'm just having problems with them. And there's Nezha. That is going to be a huge problem for a lot of people because level 80 to 100 missions to get the new Warframe parts, not going to sit well. The fact that they've also taken the Carrick Wraith off here, also not going to sit well with people. That's a goddamn shame. So if you've got Carrick Wraith parts, they're now worth quite a bit more than they were before. Assuming they are still tradable. Because the Carrick Wraith and the Dera Vandal parts were once tradable. Was actually just looking at some of the other changes. The sentient changes, that's the moon missions. Also, could somebody please in the comments section tell me why this is still grayed out? I have every mission on every planet done apart from that one. It will not let me do that mission, and I don't know how to unlock that. I need to look into that. But the moon missions, the sentients that spawn on there, it actually says sentient enemies will now be granted immunity to physical damage types. Puncture / impact. Oh wait, it gets worse. The Shadow Stalker will now also be granted immunity to the same damage types. So, elemental damage has just become a huge factor for taking out the sentients and the Shadow Stalker, which was horrible because I spent 10 minutes fighting him with a bloody war sword earlier. That's pretty much it. There is actually a hell of a lot in this update as well. I'm quickly going to throw on a punching weapon. I don't think it'll work on them. I think I literally need a punching weapon. Nope, they'll do. Come on. Oh, I can't hear them jingle. Nope, can't hear them jingle. Apart from that, there's been a bunch of fixes for a lot of stuff. I mean, the sortie changes, it says that it's 2 days ahead of schedule, so is the... I'm not sure here, but are the sortie rewards meant to change every 2 weeks? I don't know on that one. I will have to look that one up because I've no idea, but from what I'm reading here, it looks like it's supposed to change every 2 weeks, so the Carrick Wraith might be back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, that will return, the Dera will disappear, and these parts have to drop somewhere else. They cannot drop solely there. It has to appear somewhere else. It's just everyone's going to say they're there because you can see they're there, but it doesn't make sense to have a new frame hidden behind such hard a level. One last thing though, the Nezha parts are apparently tradable. It says they're tradable on Reddit. Everybody says that it says it in the release notes, but I've looked and I must just be missing it because apparently they are tradable in there, so it's not the end of the world. I may have been wrong. She may not be the most bought frame. She may be the most traded frame though, because those parts are probably worth more than prime parts.